If you're looking to protect your seats and keep them looking brand new while also getting a sporty look for your 2021 or newer four-door Bronco, these Rough Country neoprene front and rear seat covers in black will be a great option. These covers will protect your seats from any mud, dirt, dust, kids, spills, pets, whatever else you don't want getting onto your factory fabrics. Not only will this prevent any spills from getting to your fabric, but this set is going to cover up any imperfections that may already be there. Now, these will also be a very stylish seat cover with an all-black design to keep it very sleek and stealthy, a form-fit look, and will have the Rough Country branding right up at the top that is going to be stealthy as well. These will be made of a 4-layer construction with foam padding and a neoprene material on top, which will offer that fitted look and a very comfortable design. Now, the neoprene material will wick water away better than some other materials, and they're going to be very easy to take off, clean, and throw them back in whenever you need to. These will also incorporate heavy-duty buckles and straps on the bottom to prevent the seat cover from sliding around, and will even come with a center console armrest cover for a complete feel to your interior. As far as pricing is concerned, this is going to come in at roughly $250, and I honestly think that that's a great price for what you're getting in the kit. Now, with this kit, you're getting a form-fit design and a very sporty look while having full coverage to your seats. Now, other options in the category may not cover the entire seat. They may only cover partial and come with different features like storage. Some may not be as comfortable considering that this has padding. Some may not have padding, and then some may not have as a tight fit as this kit will. Not to mention, some others may come with just the front, as to where this is a full set covering every inch of your factory fabrics. Now, I think if you're a fan of a seat cover look and you want a comfortable and durable seat cover to get the job done, then this is an awesome choice. When it comes to install, this will be a 1 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter, taking you no longer than 30 minutes to get the job done. Now, speaking of the install, one of our guys in the shop is going to show you how to get that done step by step. So that's going to wrap it up for me. Let's go ahead and get into the install.
How's it going, guys? Today we have a set of seat covers to install on our Ford Bronco, and I'm going to show you how to do it step by step. So let's get started. First, we're going to start by removing the headrest. So move the seat back forward and push this button right here to pull up and remove the headrest. Next, let's locate the seat back cover that has the hole to the outside. This is for the airbag that is on the seat. So when you find the appropriate one, we're on the passenger side here. So that hole is going to go to the outside. Next, we're going to turn it over and release the buckles on the bottom, and then we're going to slip the seat back cover over the seat back. And if it makes it easier for you to get this cover on, you can move the seat and adjust it as needed. Now I'm going to move to the back to pull it the rest of the way down. Once we have the seat cover cinched down, flip up the seat base cover. Locate your straps as well as this right here. This is what's going to keep the corner seam or the edge seam here tight against your seat cushion and seat backrest. So we're going to put this through the middle of the seat in between the cushion and the backrest, and then we're going to route our straps and buckles underneath the seat. So you want to take this nylon pouch here. It has a rod in it. What you're going to do is slide this in between the seat back and the seat cushion here. Once you have that wedged in there, take your straps, locate those. These we're going to route underneath the seat. So can go ahead and get the rest of the cover in place here on the seat cushion as well. So we move to the back of the seat now, and what we're going to do is we're going to lift up the factory seat cover. There's 2 elastic bands holding it down here. So we're going to remove those and lift it up so that we can pull that rod through that we fed through the seat cushion. And then we're gonna route our straps the rest of the way underneath the seat and hook them up and cinch it down. So here's the elastic bands that I was talking about. These hold the factory seat cover in place. So there's 2 of them there. So once we lift that up, in between the seat cushion is right about here. So it's probably kind of hard to see, but right here is that rod in that pouch that we slip through. So just give that a good tug, make sure that's pulled all the way through. Once that's good, let's go ahead and put our factory seat cover back in place. And those elastic bands, there's just 2 plastic hooks under there that you connect those to. Once you got that back in place, let's get our cover straps and pull them the rest of the way through. I just like to make sure that the bands are straight and that they're not turned at all. So you can pull the seat back down as you're cinching it down and make sure it's nice and tight. All right, once you have those nice and cinched down, we're gonna move back to the front. There's 2 more elastic bands that we have to hook up on the sides. All right, back to the front of the seat here, and these are the elastic bands I was talking about with the hooks on the end. There's one on this side and one on the other side. For this one, I'm just gonna route it here underneath the seat adjustment handle and hook it to this plastic seat trim. And then for the other side, I'm gonna route that in between the seat and then reach underneath and hook it to the seat frame. At this point, we can go ahead and get our headrests and find the appropriate headrest cover here for the fronts. And first thing we're gonna do is open up the Velcro, and we're gonna put the tag to the back of the headrest. So we're gonna slip this over the headrest, buckle it back up, and then put it on back on the seat back. That's the install process for the passenger front seat cover. For the driver's side front seat cover, repeat the same steps. Moving on to the rear seats, we're gonna start by putting the seat back cover on. So to do that, first thing we're gonna do is fold this down, grab our seat back cover. We're gonna open this all the way up, so unvelcro and unzip, as well as the headrest hole. We're gonna slide this up over. Make sure you get it cinched down nice and tight. At this point, you might have to lift the headrest up a bit, just adjust it up. Again, same like the front, there's just a button on the side here. You pull up from the bottom. Go ahead and Velcro these down. And make sure it's adjusted so that you have access to the seat back release switch there. Right, now we can put it back up for now. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take the bottom part of this flap here on our cover and slide it through the seat cushion and the seat back, just like the front, and pull it to the back and then Velcro it down. All right, once we're at this point, we're gonna lift up this flap here and able to access our seat cover flap. Again, you might have to manipulate the seat up and down just to be able to get it. So I'm actually reaching through the front of the seat with my one hand just to help slide this through. And as you can see here in a moment, there is a smaller flap as well as that larger flap there. So this smaller one, you want to go around these brackets and hardware that's here. Right, give that a nice firm pull. Make sure you got it's cinched down from the front. So I'm just gonna lift it up just to check. Make sure that everything's nice and flat, nice and cinched down. Once you have that, go ahead and take your Velcro strap and fasten the back down. And now you can zipper the side. And also just make sure that you have the hole lined up here in the back for your tether for your child seat there. And at this point, I'm just gonna lift it back up and check everything out, make sure it is all cinched down properly. All right, once you got the seat back cover looking nice, we can move on to the seat base cover. So first thing we want to do is unbuckle our straps. You can flip it over, and so just like the front, we're going to slide the straps here through the cushion and the seat back. And these are actually going to fall down underneath the seat. And on the Bronco here, it's actually pretty easy to reach underneath. I know you're not going to be able to see it on camera, but it is similar to the front, but actually easier because there's more room under there. So once you have those down there, locate the front of your straps, and let's go ahead and move these to the end of our tethers here. And then route these underneath, connect them to the ones we just slid through the middle, and cinch them down. So while we're here tucking our seat cover in between this seam here, go ahead and mention these. Again, just like the fronts, if you slide these through the middle of the cushion here, there is spots underneath on the seat frame that you can connect these to. So for these buckles over here, the one that I put here on the outer edge of the seat, you can actually reach in from the side of the seat as well to grab both ends and connect them together. Lastly, for the seat cushion cover here, there is one more elastic band, same as the other side. Just pull it underneath and connect it to the seat frame. Moving on to the headrest cover, just make sure that you have the one that has the hole on the right side of the seat that you're doing. And let's unvelcro the cover. If you give it a little roll here, it makes it a little bit easier. And put your seat back down a little bit. Slide it over top. And make sure that the hole lines up with the button. And pull them through. Pull the Velcro through and they connect in the middle. All right, once you have the headrest cover on, that actually completes the process for the install of the passenger side rear seat. For the driver's side rear seat, you're gonna follow the same exact steps. That's gonna wrap up this review and install of the Rough Country neoprene front and rear seat covers in black for your 21 and newer Bronco 4-door. Thank you for watching, and for all things Bronco, keep it right here at ExtremeTerrain.com.